Hi, sorry about that. For the last video it cut off because my camera battery was dying. And c'est la vie, so and it took a whole day to charge, so that's why I'm not wearing the same thing. Anyhow, what I was going to say is that my prayer is that honestly, I tend to sound very legalistic. I tend to be legalistic more often than not, and I'm afraid that for videos that might mean that I say, oh, everything is bad, blah, 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 and stuff like that, when that's actually not true. I'm afraid I might be too strict. Some people might see me as a prude or something, but at the same time, I want to stand up for what I believe, because that's something very important, and I shouldn't be silent about my beliefs just because the secular world wants me to, or because I know people will probably write me off for being religious, not because my ideas are necessarily good or bad. But I don't want to sound too legalistic. It's just hard to explain. I don't want to sound really legalistic. I don't want to be too perfect or too mean. I want to judge with Jesus' eyes, honestly. But at the same time, I don't want to be like, as much as I love the Nostalgia Critic, and as much as I feel like he's influenced me to think more critically in a way, I don't want to be like him. I don't want to become someone like him. Well, first of all, I can't because I don't have the editing skills or the acting ability or the script writing ability that he does. Although, I don't know, I can act pretty well. Anyhow, but what my point is, I don't want to sound exactly like him, just as a 19-year-old girl version. I like him, but I want to be my own person, so to speak. He claims that he says that he's Catholic or whatever, but he doesn't hold to those standards, I guess. But the thing is, I do. I want to be someone who lives in the world but not of the world, and honestly gives a Christian perspective on things. On music or movies or stuff like that. And at the same time, I also have to walk a fine line because in the future I'm going to do a Dragon Ball Z review, but I'm such a big fan of it now. I have to learn how to walk a line between fangasming over it and giving an honest Christian analysis of it. And so that's also my prayer, that I'm able to express my ideas and not ramble too much because I have ADD and that happens, and stand up for what I believe while not sounding legalistic and not making my standards things I don't like and trying to make them sound like gospel, because they aren't. Anyhow, my first video will probably be coming very soon, hopefully. I do have a life, of course, but like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I just pray that it goes well. And if I make mistakes, please bear with me. I don't have all the fancy editing gizmos that Nostalgia Critic or La Joie de Grenier might. And for those of you who are curious, who might be curious, who have seen me write French comments, I will also be reviewing stuff in French. And I'll probably be making a French version of this kind of video soon. Okay, so pretty much that summarizes everything I want to say. Hopefully my first video will be coming out soon. Bear with me even if you're non-religious, even if you are an atheist or don't claim any religious background at all, please bear with me and at least listen to what I have to say. And don't write me off just because I'm religious-minded. Or treat me like I'm stupid because I'm young. And that's all I ask. And so thank you for your time, and hopefully I'll be bringing something to you soon. Alright, bye-bye.